the Salopian Mixtape with Michaela Wilde and Simon Berry. Bringing you Shropshire's best new music.
Hiya.
Hello, it's the Salopian Mixtape.
Who's that guy? Hello.
Hello. Yes, you are listening to the Salopian Mixtape with Simon Berry and Michaela Wilde. I feel like we're just picking up where we left off last time.
Oh, last episode was weird.
Yeah, it was, but I enjoy it. That's, I think it was a fair reflection of ourselves.
Yeah, we brought a lot of guys along to that. Like, we heard a lot. We heard a lot of voices that we haven't heard before.
Yes.
Maybe they'll come back again today. Let's see.
I don't doubt it, to be honest. But you are listening to the Salopian Mixtape, which is your finest place to find music made by artists in Shropshire, and also a dog playing with a Henry Hoover. She's happy about it.
Yeah, she's happy about it.
Henry's not.
Throughout this episode, you're going to hear about a time of day falling over.
Okay.
Chairs being abandoned.
Yeah.
All right. Water slides. A dog barking, apparently. Keeping our spirits alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Scatterbrain, which I'm going to blame on the kids.
Okay.
Who sometimes can dance like a robot.
Now, if you're wondering whether Michaela Wilde is just having a stroke or is she just doing a little play on words with all the different titles of the music that we are playing in today's show, you'll be happy to hear that it was the latter. If you look at the playlist in front of you, wherever you're listening to your podcast, you'll be able to see all of the different names and things that Michaela was alluding to. Mm-hmm. But while you're there, press the subscribe button so that you get a new episode as and when we release them. This episode is not done from Albert's shed for an Albert's mixtape.
What?
I know, it feels like it's been a while since we've not done that. But just because there's been so much content from those and some great live music, great live bands, chats with people, it's really nice. But then it did feel like we need to hear some music that's been sent to thesalopianmixtape.com a bit more fully.
So should we start by doing exactly that with our release of the series? Okay, so you've added another layer in, which I'm saying as if I've heard it, but I haven't heard it because you're going to do it post-edit.
Yes.
So who knows?
Who knows? It could be the best bit yet.
Could it be...
Do you want a dog bark in there?
Well, I think she's going to start crying now. My dog's just spotted the hamster and they are the best of friends. Look, they have a little kiss. Oh, that's cute. Ali is saying hello to Harry the hamster, having a little moment. So yeah, maybe some dog sounds added in. But our local release of the series is a celebration of a release from a local artist for the duration of a series, and apparently my dog's happy. I'll move her in a second. So we play a track from said album, said release, said EP throughout the series, and you get to find out more about the artist or the band behind that brilliant collection of music.
And our local release of the series is, of course, Heidi Browne. Her album is called Spirits Alive, and she's going to tell us right now about the song Spirits Alive, before we hear the song Spirits Alive from the album Spirits Alive by Heidi Browne.
The album is called Spirits Alive. I always choose one of the tracks as the title. So the title track is one of the songs on this album. It's called Spirits Alive, and it was just one that I thought was quite an enigmatic title. So hopefully it'll draw in listeners.
Spirits alive tonight, come dance in the pale moonlight. They hang up your dresses to dry. Come dance for your you come home to me? We can talk about everything should be. Your spirit's alive tonight. Come dance in the pale moonlight. They hang up your dresses to dry. Come dance with your ladies tonight. Can you hear me? Voices echo out the breeze. Can you hear me? Begging you, please, won't you come back to me? We can dance and sing like when we were free. Your spirit's alive tonight. Come dance in the pale moonlight. They hang up your dresses to dry. Come dance for your babies tonight. Can you hear me? Voices echo on the breeze. Can you hear me? Begging you, please, won't you come back to me? We can talk about the way things should be.
Bringing you Shropshire's best new music. The Salopian Mixtape.
That was Spirits Alive by Heidi Browne, who is our... Did you notice, by the way, in a recent episode, I did not use your high-pitched version of you saying local release of the series?
And why not?
Because it was so horribly out of tune. It made me feel sick. It just did not work at all. Sorry.
In all fairness, I think I probably did that from just from nowhere.
Yeah, you did. You didn't have a tone to go by. So,
no.
Yeah, I'll let you off.
Thanks.
Even though you are, a trained singer.
Yeah, whatever. Someone else who's very musical is Heidi Browne. She's a multi-instrumentalist, and if you want to get hold of Spirits Alive, then you can do just that wherever you get hold of your music. My hamster's dancing in... Oh. Why are all my animals making so... They're not normally this audible.
I think they're just really excited about local music made in Shropshire.
Harry, chill out, man. Yeah, you can get hold of a physical copy of Heidi's album as well at Spinning Around Records in that there Wellington.
Now, we have brilliant music for you throughout today's episode, and we're continuing with a song that I have described already to the creator of this song as a stone cold banger. This is a band called Manor Heights. They are Ben, Daryl, Ryan, Jason and Benny, and they're based in both Benny and the Jets in both Shropshire and Stoke, and they've got a couple of new singles. This is the first of them. It's called Scatterbrain, and if you're not singing it by the end of this, there's something wrong.
Caught in the midst of a mind glitch, baby. I don't so when I was young and now I'm starting to be Scatterbrain.
So that was Manor Heights and Scatterbrain, something that I feel I can connect with if I'm being totally honest. But what an absolute tune. This band never ceased to amaze us with their ability to make absolute bangers that are very catchy, that you'd want to get up and move to if you were watching them live. Absolutely love this. And one thing that you can do when you send your music to us by going to...
thesallopiummixtape.com, nearly forgot for a second.
Yeah, well remembered. Is you can tell us a little bit more about gig dates coming up, and you can tell us a fun little fact about yourself. And Manor Heights have said that 2 of their band members have identical twin girls. Twins are not that common, and 2 sets of twins
in the same band. That's really cool. Did you meet at Twin Club? Where you're like, we're parents who've got twins. Hey, do you want to start a band? I used to work with twins who had identical. They were proper identical down to fingerprints and everything.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it was like the top 1% of identical twins, where conceivably one could commit a crime and blame the other.
Right, okay.
It's great fun. It terrified me when the twin that I hadn't actually met, who was working in a different area, had come to work with us. It just came over as if she didn't know me and started bossing me around. And she's like, yeah, what's your name again? Like, you know who I am? I'm Simon. It's like, yeah, we've never met. Oh, I'm an identical twin. Oh, okay, that makes far more sense. Anyway, that was Manor Heights. And
we went off on a big old tangent.
there. Yeah. But if you want to listen to that again, and I don't know why you wouldn't want to, that is called Scatterbrain.
I you said, I don't know why you would. I don't know why you would.
And that is a song, actually, that made me think of Colin Furze, the YouTuber who has famously dug a underground basement in his back garden and is currently doing a secret garage in his, well, not so secret garage in his front garden. Mm-hmm. He has featured Manor Heights on his videos in the past, which means that Manor Heights have been heard by over 3 million people who have seen that video, which is incredible. That song, Scatterbrain, I think would work perfectly for it. Also, Manor Heights, if you're listening, if you re-record a version, because there's a lyric in the chorus which sounds like Chris Bibby. If you re-record that with Chris Bibby in, I know Colin Furze will more than likely use it. Now, if you don't know what that is, then you don't know. But if you do, you'll be like, oh, there's a reference.
What?
Exactly.
Okay. Should we get on to some more music?
Let's.
Okay, I feel like I want to know the answer, but also let's just leave that there. So we get to some new music now from an artist who is completely unfamiliar, but also familiar to us from a different place.
That's as succinct as you can put it. Yes, please. Let's listen to Mazawattee, and this song is called Waterslide.
To feel alone, but I guess for others they just call it home. Life outside feels like a danger zone. Water slide, you look pretty, but then so did I. You look pretty, but you're mighty thin. It could get hard if you keep breathing in, but you seem distracted 'cause you're only blue for him, 'cause he makes you feel alive when you try your best to swim down my water slide. I'll give it time, but I can't even decide. Give it time, we'll end up black and blue. I'd give the time to spend the day with when a game is tied. I saw some boys dancing to Northern Soul. Up and down they went and left to right. Up and down they went like traffic lights on a pole. 'Cause it makes them feel alive. I'll give it a go if it makes me feel alright. But you blew for him 'cause he makes you feel alive. When you try your best to swim, you're down my water slide. You're down my water slide. Jump down my water slide.
Mazawattee. Mazawattee? Mazawattee.
Mazawattee, I'm going to say.
And Waterslide, and I'll say water tune, that is.
What a way to have a good time. Here on the Salopia mixtape with Michaela Wild and Simon Berry. That song is gorgeous, and I was listening to it going, oh yeah, we've got to play that this week. Got to do that. And then I looked up details that have been sent through, and I was delighted because they are Danny, Chloe, Owen and Ricky. Danny is originally from Telford, formerly in Flatlands and Garage Flowers, and Oxford-based band The People Versus. And I mean, Flatlands and Garage Flowers, they were way back now. It was they were performing for years and years, and we supported them at the other place that we don't talk about anymore. And it's basically, Danny's got a great habit of working with brilliant people.
Yeah.
Which says a lot about him, I think. So whenever you see his name in a band, you're like, oh, it's going to be good.
Do you want to know the first festival they played at?
Was it like some sort of park, a summer fete?
A summer fete.
Yeah.
Slightly bigger than a summer fete. Imagine your first festival being Glastonbury. Like, that's what they've listed as a fun fact here.
That is a fun fact, and it's a ridiculous fact. That's amazing. That's superb. Wow.
Right, should we get some music now from an artist who is still just a bloke and strongly believes that only a dog can judge him?
Yes, please. This is Ez and the Kids, featuring Ruiner.
Lately I've been anxious, I've been struggling, I've been panicking and I've been worrying. Feel like I could just grow up, I don't believe it. What kind of world are we leaving for my seed to grow up in? We've forgotten how to show love and old others. Every man for themselves and it's so butters. All I see is destruction. We just wanna be rich, but we only got one planet that we lay to waste. Take from nature, watch it fade to grey. We take a name, but no one's facing blame. Cause those more money and funny about making change. And they can't be trusted, we won't take the blame. Cause the carbon footprints ain't the same. We can tell the kids that we all did nothing. We just stood there watching with our hands in our pockets. We can tell the kids that we just ignored it. We are work in the morning, so we did for them. Socioeconomics, we just focus on record profits. Even when the many never benefit from it, even when the negatives are obvious, we're never gonna stop it though. And we ain't all gonna fit on them rockets, bro. And it hurts to swallow, but we'll do nothing, we got work tomorrow. So so it ain't getting fixed. Alarm bells ringing, but alarm set for 6. So we just don't forget it, put on some Netflix and bury our eggs in the sand. And I'm crippled cause my inner monologue is hitting me with situations I bottled up and could have sorted differently. We could play pretend, but we got rent to pay and now to wait for. We can tell the kids that we all did nothing. We just stood there watching with our hands in our pockets. We can tell the kids that we just ignored it. We had work in the morning, so we did for 'em. We've been stalling so long, and now we're falling. Hold on, before we hit the ground. We've been stalling so long, and now we're falling. Hold on, now we're falling. Hold on, now we're falling. We can tell the kids that we all did nothing. We just stood there watching with our hands in our pockets. We can tell the kids that we just ignored it. We had work in the morning, so we did for 'em.
That was Ez, the Kids featuring Ruiner, and I'm gonna say that's flipping brilliant.
Yeah, I know. It's one that, I mean, this is a song that is already out. It's in our back catalogue and stuff.
We
that
were
we
late
need
to
get
the
through.
party. We were late to
But
the party.
It's worth the wait because as just he seems to turn his hand to different genres here and there and nails it every time. That was like a throwback to the early 2000s.
Yeah.
With a bit of pop punk and rap. It was just, it's lovely. It was wonderful to hear.
Hey, is good at making music, isn't he?
What?
Ez good at making music.
That was
A play on his name.
a play on his name, but it was delivered badly, so
Oh.
it just didn't come across. Sorry.
Thanks very much. And before we played that tune, I said random information that wasn't just out of nowhere, saying that he's still just a bloke and that he strongly believes that only a dog can judge him. That's because that's the information that he gave us when he went to the slopianmixtape.com and sent us his music.
Which is exactly what you can do if you are making music or you know someone that is. The slopianmixtape.com is the place that you need to go. Otherwise, Michaela's going to creep into your house and force you to do it by the sounds of her voice at the moment. Do it.
No, that's not.
It was creepy.
It was creepy. No, send us your music. And if you know someone that's making music that maybe they haven't shared it as yet, they haven't, maybe only you've heard it or they're keeping it to themselves, encourage them to send it our way, because the worst thing that's going to happen is it's going to land in the inbox and we're going to accidentally not get round to getting through the back catalogue. We'll get to it eventually and we'll go, oh, that's good, and then we'll play it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, know what I mean, mate? Know what I mean? Do you know what is good? Is Trademark Blood as well. He is an artist who, if you've been listening to this podcast over the various series, you will know series is that in which series was it? Series 3?
Yeah.
Series 3.
Yeah.
He was our That's right. He didn't actually he wouldn't have got a jingle.
No, you didn't get a jingle. You've just got us saying the words.
Yeah. Oh, so now his life is fulfilled.
And he's back with this.
That is not great audio, Michaela. She was just doing the robot.
Yeah.
That is because Trademark Blood has released a song called Robot, and I think this one sits really nicely next to Ez's song because it's got a bit of acoustic guitar in it. Have you just drunk too much?
Look, I've got a little cough. Sorry, we'll get back to Trademark.
Yeah, okay.
I've got a little cough. So I was like, I'm going to have a little swig of my drink. And then I realised I'm going to have to put it back down the table, which is going to make a sound. I think I did that quite well.
Yeah.
But then I realised that I had a gob full of liquid that I was going to have to swallow and it was audible.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Wow,
fine.
what a sentence I just said. Back to some music.
Back to the music, yeah. So Trademark Blood, he was our Series 3 local release of the series with Tetracyclics, and he continues to make music because that's just the kind of guy that he is. And this is one of his latest songs. It's called Robot, which fits in with his fun fact that he put on the slopianmixtape.com that I'm just a robot. He's not. He's very good though.
I always thought it would make more sense, but I'm still agitated. I thought with old age would come sense, but I'm still aggravated. I still get animated, with anger still captivated. In many ways I'm still as lost as I was when I first activated. So let's get back to basics. Why am I here? Why are we living if dying is feared? And why are we subject to pain? And why is it life isn't fair? Like how can they travel through skies on a plane while trying to deprive you of air? And just to get by, they say the homeless should shut up and die. They say the beggars are just like the thieves. I think the humans are just like the leaves. They grow, they wither, they die. They fall onto floors of the rivers and tides. Eventually memory fades, forgotten in time in the sands they bathe. And I don't know if I'm dreaming, but I've lost all feeling. Was this supposed to happen? When did I stop breathing? What am I? Who am I? System error. Turn the emotion receptors off and I'll live forever. Childhood was sick as ever. Some grown men can't stick the pressure. I've watched them drop around me. Self-infliction's his oppressor and her aggressor. My mood, it matched the weather. And my skin is cold and my heart is iron, but still too big to measure. I lie on the couch and tell them that I feel nothing, so what? What is love? Why stop if it's good? I'm just a robot. I lie on the couch and tell them that I feel nothing, so what? What is love? Why stop if it's good? I'm just a robot. I'm just a robot. Someone's creation, parts replace some parts from space. For some parts I'm still waiting, kinda like this dream I'm chasing. When I wake I forget where I started. All I see is pain, till I turn it off I won't go to war half-hearted. Back then we had a coalition, we wanted the lost to listen. We wanted to give you vision, we wanted to beat the system. But they all got old and now I'm alone, my head's a prison. So I'm watching the television, assuming a dead position. I dream of electric sheep and feel like there's no tomorrow. And this is the best way I can explain the depth of sorrow. I dream of electric sheep and feel like there's no tomorrow. And this is the best way I can explain. I feel so hollow. I lie on the couch and tell them that I feel nothing, so what? What is love? Why stop if it's good? I'm just a robot. I lie on the couch and tell them that I feel nothing, so what? What is love? Why stop if it's good? I'm just a robot. They wouldn't follow, so it's so hollow. They wouldn't follow, so it's so hollow. They wouldn't follow, so it's so hollow. Nah, they wouldn't follow, so it's so hollow. They wouldn't follow, so it's so hollow. They wouldn't follow, so it's so hollow. I lie on the couch and tell them that I feel nothing, so what? What is love? Why stop if it's good? I'm just a robot.
Bringing you Shropshire's best new music. The Salopian Mixtape.
It's Robot by Trademark Blood. Stop laughing at the way I say robot.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's just it just very closely resembles another word, which yeah. Anyway, that was Robot by Trademark Blood, and it's more of a heartfelt one, and it's nice to hear him with some just sort of stripped back acoustic guitar as well. Yeah, it's a gorgeous song by Trademark Blood.
He still manages when the music general energy comes down, you still get kind of pace and momentum with the way that Trademark brings the lyrics across. Sometimes if you listen to rap that's slightly more downbeat, it doesn't drag you along in the same way, if that makes sense. But he still manages to maintain that momentum and keep you hooked and along for the ride. Yeah. I'll keep coming back to was it Square One? Back to Square One. That worked well.
Square One by Trademark Blood when he performed it live at the Shropshire Music Awards, the first year of it, and it's just a one-tone drone throughout the whole thing. And with a busy, bustling room, he made everyone shut up just by rapping over the top of this one single note drone, and it was just like, oh wow! Everybody stopped, turned their heads, and went, wow, because he has that sort of presence and ability with his performances, and I just love the way that he can reflect properly through the music what he's saying in his rapping as well. I think not everybody does that, but he does it very well.
You listen to the Sloping Mixtape with Simon Berry and Michaela Wilde, and it's time for some music now from another group that we're hearing from for the first time. So it's feeling like a very fresh episode today, Simon. Very fresh as a daisy. And we are talking about a band called Fido. Fido, a name that means loyalty, which is something that I didn't actually know. That's something that I've learnt today. Every day is a school day, and I've just been schooled, mate. I thought it was just a dog's name. So did I, to be honest.
But then it makes sense for it being a dog's name. Loyalty. Ugh.
See what you're saying. They are Julian, Amy and Matt in the band. This is Empty Chairs.
Empty Chairs by Fido. Fido are Julian Lloyd, Amy Owen and Matt Chambers. And they've got a lot of interesting information about them. I thought Amy's vocals on that were just absolutely spot on.
Yeah, she's pretty good, isn't she?
Yeah, not bad at all. And she. You read about what she's actually been doing. She was performing in her own duo called Jays, which I remember from the other place. They were great as well. But she's been performing at on the West End as well, theatre shows, touring theatre shows. As Christine McVie is, clearly a voice in high demand and is being utilised in great ways. Fantastic.
Also quite interesting to know that Julian in the band didn't actually start learning guitar until he was in his 40s. So I think he tried to start learning when he was in his 20s and then got as far as F major bar chord and gave up. And then in his early 40s decided to try again with a bit more time on his hands. And he's got really focused into it now. That's really inspiring, isn't it? That just goes to show that sometimes you can have a bit of an inspiration when you're younger and have a go. It doesn't mean you're not going to come back to it when you've got a little bit more time to practice and work on something.
There's still hope for me yet.
Well, yeah, starting later, a little bit later in life, into your adult life, and then getting into a band. That's pretty incredible. So well done. And yeah, if you're making great music, maybe you're like this band, Box Fresh. Be on another fresh release from us, another fresh future podcast in weeks to come. Send your music to thesalopianmixtape.com, which is exactly what the next artist has done, because we've heard a whole host of music from her, haven't we?
Yes, we have, including on the last episode, which if you've not listened to it, why not? Go back and listen to it now. But she was featuring on a track by Andy Lowe. But this is Anna Silvers with her own production of a song called Night Falls Over You, and it is a bit of a banger. You're gonna love it. Michaela, you can finally swallow your drink.
the ever-talented Anna Silvers then. She's got such a distinctive voice, a very unique sound. That's new music from her, Night Falls Over You, and she tells us as a fun fact that she recently performed at the Cavern Club, which is quite exciting. That's been a dream for her since she was 16 years old.
Ah, lovely. If your dream has been to have your music played on the Salopia mixtape, then it's simple to realise that dream. Go to thesalopianmixtape.com and send us your music. We've got a couple of episodes in the pipeline at the moment because we recorded at Albert Shed in Southwater. So on the next episodes, you'll be hearing live music from Acubats, Offices, Guns for Girls, and Secret Elephant, who all performed superbly.
Simon, I've got to ask you.
Yeah, go on.
At any point, because I wasn't there on the night, so I'm looking forward to hearing this.
Yeah.
At any point, did you reflect back to when we played Secret Elephant in the past, in years gone by, and we've gone, shh, that's the Secret Elephant?
You'll just have to listen to the following episodes of the Salopia mixtape, Michaela.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
I really want to tell you yes or no, but I'm not going to tell you. Okay, so thank you very much for listening. It's been Michaela Wilde and Simon Berry, and we will be with you again very soon.
The Salopia Mixtape with Simon Berry and Michaela Wilde. Bringing you Shropshire's best new music. You can get your music heard at thesalopiamixtape.com.